identifies all the bones.
Backbone, spines, left front leg, skin intestine, tail, vertebrae, left hind leg, left.
Right here.
Without the head, we can only guess which of the parts many hadrosaurs there might be.
Hadrosaurs are also known as
Duck-billed
duck-billed
dinosaurs. Most crested dinosaurs do have a duck-bill. Weighing as much as 4 metric tons.
This display is a replica of a portion of a bone bear.
Wow. Are you taking a video? Hi.
He just stopped halfway.
No, honey. She won't hear you.
She actually does hear him.
She just said what, Dad? We're up on top! What's the sound, Mom?
Okay.
I'm ready until they all stop. I'm trying to get them back like they were.
You guys, we should go over there again.
Okay, that's his
A Daspinosaurus. So it's kind of like crocodiles.
Oh my god, there's more skeletons.
I think it's a horned lizard.
I saw a skeleton.
Bite mark. Small meeting Dromaeosaurus.
Oh, guys.
Okay, we're coming. Super cute. Thanks.
What is this? Humorous.
Oh, can I see the picture?
Yeah. It says prominent points. There is a short-billed ceratopsian, 4 long arms.
We find out what a cast is using some of these things that we have in front of us. So a cast is basically a replica, an exact replica of a fossil. So they take the fossil, they cover it with a silicone, and then they make a mold out of it. And then using that mold, they create an exact replica of the fossil. So here we have one of these two is a cast, and one of these is a real fossil. So which of these two is the cast? Any ideas? Yep. You think this one's the cast? Does anyone have a different idea? This being the cast, this being the real one? Any ideas? Everyone thinks that this one is the cast and this is the real bone?
Yeah.
Do you still think? Oh, you think this is the bone?
Big one.
Big one's a cat.
Big one's the cast? Okay, well we can figure it out using one method, and that's by its weight. So here we go. What we can do, and I'll ask everyone if they feel like it, they can come over here and just try to lift this up a little bit and see how it works, and then try lifting this up. Okay. Now see if you can lift up one of these sides and lift up one of those. So go ahead, hop in. Be very gentle with it. Oh, geez. Is that heavy or what?
It's heavy.
It's heavy. Okay, try the other one. It looks even bigger.
Very light.
Oh, what? Let's try it out again. Let's see what you can do. Oh, nice. Yeah, pretty heavy. This one looks even bigger.
The bone right there.
Look at that.
Oh, it's protected.
He's projected. That's
Okay.
pretty cool, right?
That's pretty cool.
So we use the nickel.
So that's one way to see it here. Okay, how's everybody doing?
Is because it has a little chain that goes around, and when it's floating, it has the air so less lighter. Then it gets pushed up like this. When it has water, it goes down like this.
Ooh, it drops down. Very cool.
What was your question?
Yeah, read the question.
What is the
yeah.
function of each tooth? Why are they different?
Okay. So what did you have?
I have the plant eater tooth,
Perfect.
which causes grinding to the leaves so they can eat it.
Perfect, yes.
Jude?
Knife or would be our carnivore's tooth.
Perfect. And
He can cut the steak.
Definitely much easier to cut through meat.
oh
Then
yes.
you try with your Rice Krispies. I like carnivore.
Doesn't seem to work too great.
On plants.
No, but that would probably work better, right? Oh yes.
So that's the grinding, and with the steak, I cannot grind. I cannot.
Doesn't seem to work very well. So what you're trying to say is the carnivore tooth is going to cut through that meat much more easily, but the plant eater tooth is going to be best at grinding up those plants, right?
And sense.
Exactly. So they get different teeth for different reasons because they eat different things. Excellent job for sure. That's exactly what I was trying to get at. Very cool. And show us if you like on the poster if you want.
My animal is a skunk.
Skunk.
And they use their tails to survive in the wild because they have a stinky spray because if a predator gets too close, they spray it at them. If a human gets sprayed by a skunk, they need to bathe in tomato soup for a very long time.
That does not sound excellent. Thank you so much. Very nice. So yes, they can.
Uses it as a warning call. Predators.
Very cool. So how does their nose work? Is it like
Blows air into it. It vibrates around, creating a sound.
very cool? And it uses it to warn people.
It uses it to warn the other monkeys of the group.
Very cool. I had no idea that was the case. So thank you for teaching me a few things about proboscis monkeys. Very cool. Do you want to go next?
Awesome. So, for this part of the tour, I'd just like to, and for the tour in general, I guess, start off by acknowledging the park here is on a traditional Blackfoot territory as well as Treaty 7 territory, which is kind of the greater part of southern Alberta. And that kind of leads into the first people that were using this landscape. So, the reason I say 5,000 years is we have a selection of archaeological sites kind of around the park. From the local Blackfoot First Nation that was using this area. And the oldest that we date those back is about 4,500 years, sometimes closer to 5,000, but that's definitely not a strict line. It could be much different.
Cherche-la, elle est là-bas.
Margot!
Boys together.
Margot!
That's pretty cool.
Very cool. So
On cherche encore?
Ouais.
C'est dans le dos, Margot, ici, là. Dinosaure.
It's a pretty common dinosaur today, at least I've been saying the name a lot, so. No? Yeah, some kind of hadrosaur, exactly. This is a kind of hadrosaur. This is the rib cage. So this hadrosaur, although it looks like a small bit of the skeleton, it's only just a small chunk. It wasn't a small dinosaur at all. This one was almost at full size, and at full size, hadrosaurs are about the length of our bus in size, reaching to 3.5 tons in weight. So they're
Allez voir Carter. Marguerite, t'as chaud, là, vas-y. Yes, yes, the pink one, the pink behind you.
Oh, it's actually quite nice.
You can rocks down. When it gets back up.
We have a lot of leg bones kind of over here. If you look on that side there, you can see the kind of lines in the sandstone. And those actually do match up to the lines on the hills out here. We call them rills in the area. They're kind of places where water moves pretty quickly. And we have here the skull of the Gyrthosaur, which is the most important part. It's kind of tucked a little bit under the ribs. Yes?
Making a trumpeting sound.
Making a trumpeting sound, exactly. So it was attached to their nasal passage, and they could blow air through their it was a hollow crest on the top of their head, and make very interesting sounds with it. And we believe it is used for communication, because we have yet to find any differences between the different female and male dinosaurs. We think they both, or these dinosaurs here, we think they both had similar crests on their head. So it was probably a way of communication.
In a sand?
It is buried in the sand. That's what happened.
That what happened?
It's kind of hard to tell what kind of bone chunk, but that is a pretty big piece of bone. And see these kind of big bubbles on the inside, how they're much larger down here? I think it would belong to a carnivore, which is pretty awesome.
Whoa. Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. A tattoo of Fred the Camel on her arm, and the date she visited the park when she was a kid. Which is pretty wild, and like forearm, like right. It was pretty cool.
Regarde, là-bas, il y a une montagne, là, on dirait une tête de chameau avec une bosse pour le chameau, vois-tu?
We'll take a bit of a stop when we drive by it as well, because it does have a...
Well, look, you can see the river.
Oh yeah, no, I see.
See the river?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to throw this little rock down there. I went pretty far. Okay. I'm gonna try it again. Boom! Photo line! You're taking a video?
Yes.
Hello. Hey, speed up. That's the bad lens. That's the bad lens.
And guess what? And if we
You gonna pat him? You're petting him. Yeah. The tail. Can't see the baby.
Don't say you can't touch us.
It doesn't say you can't touch them. You want a picture cutting him?
Okay, so welcome everyone to Big Experience.
Silly picture now.
live picture.
Got a picture. Yes, I am.
My goodness. I'm so excited. Which one? That one?
We actually just finished this area.
That is the actual size of a mammoth. Oh, my God, brace it.
So that's a mammoth being attacked by saber-tooth cats. We didn't expect saber-tooth tigers. Video, I'm guessing again.
Wait, can I look at the picture?
Lots of video.
I was practically.
Whichever one makes me look
Heavy, so like that.
I like this guy. The Vegisaurus, the guy who always just eats leaves. He's a vegetarian.
Oh, some of it's small.
What's this? Mom, it's the little one. The coffee. Camptosaurus that can eat a lot. The coffee.
They're a lot bigger than I thought they were.
and it comes out. They're all the same size, isn't it? It's moving.
Fair fight. Well, not too fair for the Gorgos. And they usually hunt to attack them. Gorgo's actually going to lose this fight here.
You think the Gorgo's going to lose this fight?
Yes. For one, Gorgosaurus is hunting in packs to bring down their prey. And two, the tail end up right now to smack the Gorgosaurus and right in the tail. Oh, so yeah, this thing might have already been dead. This thing might have already been dead when the Gorgosaurus found it. You know why?
Why?
It says right there. A bunch of tropical storms caused
I didn't read it
floods
yet.
that wiped out a bunch of ceratopsians like this Ankylosaurus, and then Ankylosaurus and other theropods feasted on the carcasses. Released in 2013. It says it right there. Actually, there are a few species in Alberta featured in the movie where they have the migration route. In the movie. Down in the rocks.
Perfect. The lake is way down there. Have a look.
Yeah, definitely.
My goodness, that's a long ways
It's my
down.
video camera. descending ladder. And sometimes when they have to get through a waterfall, they actually just go boom, 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 and they climb the ladder, and they climb the waterfall.
You want a picture together?
Okay, you grab the
You have a phone? Film it. I didn't ask you. You get all the relevant info.
Hello. I always need to be in videos.
Put your hand right in front of the camera.
Just a little stream. It's a massive It's a little pool down there.
You guys, I'll just keep up. Just calm down. Calm down. Yep, that's the hiking trail there. It's about 3 to 5 years. Or not.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So I would point out some of the mountains, but they're a bit hard to see at the moment just because of all the smoke in the air. There is fires going on currently over in the top station is 2,263 meters, and the summit is 2,000 years, so they could be up to 200 years old when they're at our height. It's kind of like stunted.
I am not scared of heights. I just don't like
It'll come on.
2012, we sent down some of our older buses to a company called Kodiak, which is in Idaho, United States, and they refurbished everything head to toe, except the frame, of course. So now we have some comfy leather seats.
Nope, you're standing on it.
How about the black bear?
There's a grizzly bear and a black bear. There's two different ones.
I saw some black bear.
There you go. And then
This is a grizzly bear. It's a black. I'm tall as a black bear.
you just take your back.
There we go.
You. Now you go down. Wow.
It's a long ways down.
Pretty.
Guess.
I don't want to fall.
I like that waterfall over there, Fiona. See your hand. Perfect, Fiona.
Like that.
Kicking rocks down on us. They seem to be purposely like kicking the rocks down onto us. Those are so cool. Are they clearing the way for food locations? Yep. Because what they're doing is
No.
I'm taking it out.
Why? That's not how you make the hot chocolate. This is a kettle. I'll boil the water.
Oh, yeah. So I need to use the hot chocolate in the coffee machine, right?
No, then it would kind of taste like coffee. You'd end up with a mocha. I don't like mocha.
Usually our house you put the hot chocolate in the coffee machine instead.